in there, but they're seeing what I'm doing, and that's the best
And
that
that's
I
the
can
best
do.
that it
Yeah.
could be. Some people, you can't change them. They're so set in their ways. They would still come back even though you're doing it. They'll still, she ain't nothing, or they'll have something to say.
Well, if you don't mind, one of them told me that that I will never make it as a speaker in New York. I will never make it. So I said, okay, to each his own.
Exactly. You know, the hate goes deep.
It does.
They could throw all the shade, but guess what? You're doing it. You're on TV. You're doing a lot of great things. You've got an amazing family. I mean, God has really, you're a living proof of what, if God wants to do something, and we all have a story. I mean, my story is crazy when you hear it sometimes, but you would never believe if someone is really, you always have to give thanks. And just
Exactly.
that's a big part of, I think, making the movement happen.
Mm-hmm.
So you do focus on women, you focus on teens. How come those two in particular?
Those two in particular, let me put it out there. I am not opposed to helping men. However, I think as women, we have bigger issues with self-image because of what society have shown us, that in order to be considered beautiful, you have to be a particular size. Your hair has to look a certain way, and especially teens, we are not focused on. And I say we because when I was a teen, we were lost amongst the shuffle. Everyone expected you to behave a certain way because it's, oh, you're going to be a young woman one day, you're going to get married, and you have to know how to take care of your husband. But when you're not building up her confidence or showing her the right way, how would she learn? And I have realized that in a lot of shelters, believe it or not, they cater more to the women than the teens. The teens they'll keep for maybe a day or so and they put them back out on the street. Wherein the women, they keep them for a longer time. Now, if they're the next generation and nobody's willing to invest time in them to show them how to become a better version of who they are, then what sense does it make recursing them and tell them you're worthless, you're of no use, a guy will use you this way? But guess what? You have got to invest time in them so that way value can be built up, self-worth can be improved, because it's through self-improvement that we have self-empowerment.
Amazing. Hence the soul and power
Yes.
that you have right there. Well, that is awesome. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. Of course, you're watching Beyond Focus TV. Don't forget to check out HANA, of course. That is the Haitian American Nurses Association. They're having their gala on November 4th. And of course, tickets are available by calling 646-667-5326. That's 646-667-5326. We'll be right back. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. I'm Lydia Patel here with Ophelia Uke. So this is an amazing segment, very, very uplifting. So Ophelia, let me ask you, on your days, of course, you're still human, you're still a woman, you have your moments where you may not be feeling as motivated. Where do you get your source of inspiration from?
For me, my source of inspiration, it always go back to God and my family. Because no matter how down I might be feeling, let me tell you, when they come home and the noises start and the things they say and do, you ever see that show that says kids say the darndest things?
Oh, I love that show.
Let me tell you, it keeps a smile on my face and me on my toes. And I always know that if I can't turn to anyone else, I can look to God. You just have to be still, and in the stillness, you'll hear him answer. So even sometimes I'm, like you say, I'm having my down day and the tears are running down my face and someone called me, I still find the strength to give them the encouragement that they need. And through me encouraging them, I become encouraged.
And that is so true, because there's always going to be someone, as bad and down and out as we think our situation is, there's still somebody worse than you.
Very true.
And not that is you're using that as a crutch to make yourself feel better, but you would see little things like even on my way here, person rolling through the subway in a wheelchair. He's got one leg.
Wow.
And that I looked at him and I'm like, I'm on my way to go do an interview. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
those are things that you could be like, wow, look where my life is and look where his is. And that's not just reason for you to give thanks, but that is, I'm in a position to help.
Exactly.
And if I could, even $1 that could help. And you know the difference between people who are just begging for the sake of doing it, people who legitimately need help.
Yes.
And you could see he's trying, and I'm like, wow, even if on those days he may be complaining about work, where we may be like, oh my God, work is so overbearing and you're stressed. There's people who will be begging to have a job.
You're true.
There's people who want to work. So I always try to find that little bit of positive
Yes.
in a negative situation. You mentioned your book.
Yes.
How do we get a copy of that? And just give us a brief synopsis of the book.
Well, I have at least, I want to say, anywhere between 7 to 9 books under my belt. Some co-authored. The last 4 that I have out right now, I actually bought copies of it to show you. One is called Behind the Veil. That one is a book of prayers that I wrote. Another one is called From the Shadows I Have Risen. That's my personal story. Another one is called Birth of a Phenomenon. That's just encouraging people to stand upright in your confidence and believe in yourself. And the other one is called Priceless Challenges. And it's teaching you, it's just affirmation and quotes that no matter how rough your situation might look, take those challenges and use them to empower you instead of having them hold you down. But you can go on my website, www.opheliauke.com, and you can find my books there. You can email me at
please.
soulempower, SOULEMPOWERER @gmail.com. You can follow me on Facebook under my name, Ophelia Nixon-Uke. I'm on Instagram and LinkedIn as Soul Empower, and also on Twitter as Soul Empower.
That is amazing. Spell out the website for us, please.
The website, Ophelia-Uke, it's OPHELIAUKE.com.
OpheliaUke.com. That is amazing. It's so empowering to actually hear this. And I love hearing other people's story because everybody's got a story.
Yes.
I don't think very few of us could say, we've sailed to the top. And it's not even about money or coming from humble beginnings, because there's people with money who still have if not the same problems, bigger issues.
Exactly.
So you can't even say it's the finances. I think it's just about where we are in life
Yes.
and things that we've been placed in and situations. What are you looking forward to for 2018? What's going to be coming up from Ophelia-Uke?
I am super excited about what's to come. I will be having my 2nd annual Soul Empower Conference. The theme of that one is called Manifestations of Your Greater Self. This past August, I had my first solo one. So that's coming up in August of 2018, August 10th to the 12th. It will be in Tarrytown, New York. I'll be going out visiting more places. I'll be putting together vision board workshops and other workshops also for young people. I was asked by a young person at my past conference if I would do a workshop on relationship. So I'm excited about doing that, taking that on for them.
So how many years are you celebrating of being together with your husband?
17 years.
That is a long time. So definitely very, very qualified to speak about being a newlywed, middlewed, seasoned.
Yes.
You've done 17 years, 4 children.
Yes, 4.
Wow. Well, that's amazing, and that's living proof. You went through that. You're still together.
Yes.
So how do you continue to manage to keep the career and balance everything together?
Oof. With a lot of deep breaths. I don't know. For me, it's just God and, letting them be a part of what I do, because by them being a part of what I do, they understand it. Because that's so key for me behind the business. I always tell my kids, I want you not to just see the finished product. I want you to see behind the scene, because I think it forges us together even closer as a family, and it lets us appreciate one another even more. So even at my past conferences, I said they were with me every step of the way. They were there, and I think that's important. When you have a business, it's not just your business, it's a family business, because a family that prays together stays together.
It sure is, and that's definitely a great motto. And of course, I'm sure your husband is a supporter and a fan of your work.
Yes.
Even though you may have to carve out, do that separation of mother time and wife time and professional time,
Yes.
You still, the fact that they're a part of what you do makes it great.
I love it.
So getting up and doing your conferences and going and speaking and having all that stuff is pretty good. So of course, like you said, you got a lot coming up for 2018.
Yes.
We're excited to definitely even hear more about it. So would we be able to purchase tickets online for the conference?
Yes, you will be able to.
Okay, great. So looking forward to that. What else are you looking forward to the viewers that you could say for 2018 coming up?
For 2018, I just expect there to be a lot of big things, and I just want to encourage each of you in this upcoming season. Make this be a season of change, a season about you, a season of focusing on you and becoming empowered so you can be a better version of yourself for you and what you need to be and the success you see for yourself. And also, I would love to offer one lucky viewer a chance to attend my conference. Ticket on me.
Oh my goodness. So there you have it, guys. Of course, Ophelia is going to do that. We would love to, we'll send you a viewer's name. We'll have online, have them send their name, do a raffle, and let you know who that winner is. So thank you so much. I'm sure the Beyond Focus family would love to attend that. Well, thank you so much. It was more than a pleasure to have you here. So inspirational. We love it. That's Ophelia-Uke, everyone. And we're looking forward to having you back again and getting more updates on what you're doing.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
You're very welcome. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, you can send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. I'm your host, Lydia Patel. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back again next week. Same time, same place. You're watching Beyond Focus TV. Stay with us.
Beyond Focus TV show wants and needs your feedback. Did we blunder? Please let us know so we can improve. Was the show helpful to you? Drop us a note so we can share the success with our staff members. Is there something you think we could do better? We welcome new ideas and new approaches to old ideas. Do you have a great suggestion? Let us know and we'll work on it. If you would like to share your comments anonymously, please send us an email at info@beyondfocusmedia.com. If you want to get in touch with the executive producer directly, send him an email at gene@beyondfocusmedia.com. We really look forward to hearing from you.